We just got some brand new Five Nights at Freddy's rumors and news that we have to talk about, man. So let's get straight into it, man. Matthew Lillard confirms Five Nights at Freddy's 3 is hypothetically going to feature me a lot more. That's from my man Johnny Block on Twitter here, man. Let's talk about it, man. Absolutely fantastic news. As we expected, some of the new stuff for Five Nights at Freddy's 3, the movie, is already coming out. Whether it's news, rumors, dates, everything we're talking about, man. Matthew Lillard comes out and says Five Nights at Freddy's 3 hypothetically is going to feature me a lot more. Let's break it down. Very simple. We know Five Nights at Freddy's 3 is going to be the big finale for the movie series that we all know and love, Five Nights at Freddy's. Matthew Lillard comes out here and confirms he's going to be in a lot more. In previous videos, I did talk about how important Matthew Lillard is and Springtrap is for the third movie when it comes to Five Nights at Freddy's. Man, he's the movie. It's for him. The movie Five Nights at Freddy's 3, the game, it's all about Springtrap. It's all about William Afton, and that's exactly what they're going to do in Five Nights at Freddy's 3. We're going to see a lot more Matthew Lillard, and I said this in a previous video. It is time for them to lock in and give Matthew Lillard that money, man. Make him earn it. Make him earn every single dollar that you paid him to do. This is what I'm talking about, man. We need this from Matthew Lillard. We need this from Springtrap. We need more Springtrap. Like I said in previous videos, some of the best scenes in the entire Five Nights at Freddy's movie franchise have all been Matthew Lillard. It's been nothing but Matthew Lillard. The fact that they're bringing him in and is going to hypothetically feature him a lot more means they're already planning for exactly what we're going to see in Five Nights at Freddy's 3. I'm going to make this very clear. There's no way Matthew Lillard is saying this without having an idea of exactly what they're planning for Five Nights at Freddy's 3. Just like we talked about, they're in the pre-planning when it comes to Five Nights at Freddy's 3. Whether it's exactly what they're going to do, the story, everything like that. They're in the pre-planning for what we're going to do. What are we going to do here, man? Matthew Lillard going to be featured more. Now, is he going to be featured in flashbacks, live action, Springtrap, Spring Bonnie, Matthew Lillard, William Afton? That's what we're going to have to wait to see. But this is fantastic news, man. Matthew Lillard also talked about the filming of Five Nights at Freddy's with the animatronics, and this is what he said. They're slow. They're not dramatic at all. You see the sweaty man in them when they take off the helmet. In the first film, I'm the Yellow Rabbit, and I had to wear that suit for 5 days of shooting, and I tell you, by the end of it, the suit smells horrible. It's heavy, it's enormous. It's a pretty miserable experience, to be honest. So, I mean, ha, he's getting a big laugh and being inside the suit, you know, for 5 straight days. That's kind of crazy, I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, I guess he had an interview with something called the Backstage Experience, and yeah, they basically came in there and asked him, how was your experience working with the Five Nights at Freddy's crew, and overall, what do you think, and stuff like that. So he just gave his honesty of, you know, how the suit was and things like that. But going back to the original quote, I'm sure the interview, they asked him, what's your opinion on Five Nights at Freddy's 3? What have you heard about it? Any news, any rumors, things like that? And he went straight up and said it. He confirmed that Five Nights at Freddy's 3 is hypothetically going to feature me a lot more. So that means they're planning, man. This is absolutely great news. I love to see it, man. Even if we go through the comments right here, we go through the comments, you know, people just putting Springtrap gifts. In my opinion, I think we also get Fnaf 4 and 5 in the movie as well. Maybe. Can't wait to see the deep fryer scene. I hope so. We need a haunted attraction Five Nights at Freddy's movie with Springtrap, and it just feels right. Well, duh, just kidding. Absolutely Springtrap. That's funny. No, this is great, man. This is great. This is what you love to hear as a Five Nights at Freddy's fan. Springtrap is my favorite animatronic, and Five Nights at Freddy's 3 is my favorite game in the Five Nights at Freddy's series. So the fact that we're going to get that Matthew Lillard is confirming he's going to be more into it is already moving in the right steps. As we know, Scott and the directors over there, what do? They like to learn from the previous films. Hey, this film was talking about this. Let's improve it in this one. Same thing as we talked about, man. They're learning from the fan criticism. What was some of the biggest fan criticism for Fnaf 1 and Fnaf 2? More Matthew Lillard. Every scene that he's in is fantastic, and it's so cool. They're listening. More Matthew Lillard. Like I said, almost all the scenes that Matthew Lillard was in Five Nights at Freddy's 1 and 2 were really good. Opening scene of Fnaf 2, end scene of Fnaf 1, the fight scene, the dream sequence, Matthew Lillard, William Afton, you know, being the interview guy. Those scenes were really cool, man. Really cool. He's so good at playing this mysterious William Afton, and now he's unleashed. William Afton is officially unleashed, man. He's unleashed. Springtrap is here. He's gonna go straight into the action. Springtrap is here. The animatronic is here, and I would love to see how they're gonna incorporate him, man. Are they gonna incorporate him? How they're gonna do it? How they're gonna do it with Michael Afton? How they're gonna do it with Baby? How they're gonna do it with Charlotte? How are they gonna do it with all these characters, man? There's a lot to look forward to in the Five Nights at Freddy's movie, man. So much good stuff is coming out. I'm so hyped to see this, man. We're already getting leaks and rumors about what to expect in Five Nights at Freddy's 3, and I like I said, they're definitely planning something. They're definitely planning the Five Nights at Freddy's 3 movie. They're definitely planning exactly what to do, exactly what to say, and this is it, man. This is exactly what we're talking about right here, with Matthew Lillard coming in and breaking the ice and saying, hey, this is what the movie's gonna be about, and it's time to lock in, man. This is so hyped to see as a Five Nights at Freddy's fan, man. But let me know in the comments, guys, what do you think the role for Matthew Lillard should be, and what do you think he would want to be? Let me know in the comments, man. If you guys can, hit that like button, hit that sub button. We're posting new videos every single day, whether it's Mario, Sonic, the Avengers, Five Nights at Freddy's, anything out there, man. Amen. I'll see you guys in the next video.